Lori Vallow is on the road again, going to places where it all began. Lori Vallow is on the road again. If someone was living under your house, would you be creeped out by it? And then our dumb criminal of the day. Let's talk about it. Good day, everyone. My name is Scott Reich, and this is Crime Talk. Thanks for joining us. You know the drill. Subscribe if you haven't, like if you do, leave me a comment, hit that little bell for notifications, and remember, you can listen to us anytime on any of your favorite podcasting apps. All right, let's go ahead and begin the docket for August 17th, 2023. Lori Vallow's on the road again. Governor Katie Hobbs, the governor of Arizona, has signed a request for a governor's warrant to bring Lori Vallow to the great state of Arizona and prosecute her. Now, obviously, Vallow was sentenced last month to life in prison in Idaho for her role in the deaths of her two youngest children, as well as her new husband number 5. That's right, his then wife, Tammy Daybell. So with the Idaho case complete, that gives the green light to the Maricopa County Attorney's Office to go ahead and prosecute Vallow on the 2 counts of conspiracy to commit murder, where she's been charged there in Arizona. So the Maricopa County grand jury indicted Vallow back in 2021 on the charge of conspiring to kill her 4th husband, Charles Vallow, and police say that Vallow, her brother, Alex Cox, shot and killed Charles Vallow on July 11th, 2019 in Chandler, Arizona. A second Vallow indictment came down in May of this year, charged Vallow with conspiring to murder Brandon Boudreaux. And I'm sure I mispronounced the name, so I get it, but that's the way I'm pronouncing it, okay? Anyway, that's her niece's, that's Vallow's niece's ex-husband. And police allege that Alex Cox, Lori Vallow's brother, shot at Boudreaux in Gilbert, Arizona on October 2nd, 2019, but he missed. Now, obviously, Alex Cox was never charged because he's dead. He died later that year, according to authorities, of natural causes. All right, I say let the circus begin. Let's get Lori Vallow to Arizona, and let's get some good attorneys. So we have good lawyering going on, not this limp noodle stuff that we had. Now, don't get me wrong. I don't think Lori Vallow was innocent, but who doesn't like a good trial? Come on. Next. Would you think it was creepy if a guy was sleeping under your house? Well, a woman got to find out. A woman in California shared the moments that she discovered a stranger had been living under her home without her permission, well, for months, in fact. So a woman by the name of Ashley Garduno filmed police as they came to investigate someone underneath her house, and she called the police because she heard noises around the home. Now, in the video that she put up, Garduno said she woke up about 6 a.m. thinking that someone was climbing on their roof. She then said she poked her head outside the front door and spotted an arm reaching around from a hole in the side of her house there in California. She said that she immediately called police and told everybody on the video, do you know how creepy it is to see an arm coming out of this hole? And it's not a very big hole. Needless to say, the police show up. There's 2 of them there. One's at gunpoint. They bring a guy out who's been living under the floor for the last several months. So take a look at the video. Clearly creepy. What's the world coming to, ladies and gentlemen? I guess the good thing is at least they weren't inside the house without their permission. But somebody living under your house, that's creepy. And finally today on our quick docket, because yes, as you may notice, I'm very casual in intense trial preparation. Now, Florida, I know you feel like you get picked on a little bit, that seems like a lot of our dumb criminals come from Florida, but guess what? We give Florida a reprieve. Today, our dumb criminal comes from Colorado. So an unidentified man was stopped in Springfield. Now, that is down in southeastern Colorado, very small town. You could probably drive through it and not really know you've driven through it. I only know because I've gone to court on that particular route and driven through it rather quickly. Anyway, the police made a traffic stop for a driver that was going 52 in a 30 miles an hour zone, which everybody knows is a dumb thing to do in a small town because you're going to get stopped. Anyway, this unidentified driver attempted to switch places. That's right, the passenger in the front seat. Who did that happen to be? His dog. That's right, his dog. Well, guess what? The police officer was watching this entire switcheroo take place the entire time as he was walking towards the car to make contact with them. And this unidentified suspect had apparently very obvious signs of intoxication, and when he was outside the car, stated that he wasn't driving. He denied it. And then he ran away. Well, needless to say, the police caught him and he was charged and arrested. Now, where it really gets interesting is that a man and a woman who were completely sober were in the back seat of the car. And the car belonged to the woman. I mean, if you're going to do a switcheroo, why didn't you switcheroo with somebody in the back seat that was sober? Come on, unidentified man from Colorado. You know better. Anyway, the driver was also found to have a couple of active warrants and was arrested, in addition to the new DUI charges. And the sober passengers were allowed to continue on their journey with the dog. But the dog was not driving. Our dumb criminal of the day, unidentified Colorado man, because we don't have as liberal as laws as it relates to release of public information as Florida does, so they're just unidentified Colorado man today. But at least it's not a Florida man. All right. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time on Crime Talk.